Hi. Hi, Nani, Uzma, Ramesh, Amira, Rosa. Excuse me for being a few minutes late. I'm almost here. Just want to post some of the links. Okay, I'm here. So welcome to James Green's English Classroom. We are streaming live on YouTube every day, same Zoom room, same time, and same purpose, learning English, joining. So let's start. Who would like to begin? What would you like to talk about? Who would like to start us off?
This is Yassine from Morocco. Good afternoon from my side. Hello, James. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Yassine. I come here. This is like news, or yeah, this is like news. I come here thinking about philosophy. I've got my advanced philosophy class that I'm already teaching, but I'm also thinking about it and preparing it in different ways. And some topics are coming up for me on a daily basis, for me that are related and interesting, particularly logic and logic, the relationship between logic and language, right? That the clarity of logic, that's like true and false, compared to the way we use language, which is very messy. It's not clear like logic at all, right? If I say, hey, is that true or false? Somebody might answer, well, very middle ground. You don't have that in logic. And yet, it would be nice if we could sometimes be clear when we speak to each other. We want to get rid of all that middle ground and just understand something. So that's one topic that's on my mind, logic. The other topic that is on my mind is related to games. What games are, and if they're useful in some way, and what are the common elements of games. Specifically, one thing that comes up in games and game theory are threats and promises. And I'm reading a book on game theory. There's a whole chapter on threats and promises, how to make threats, why to make threats inside a game. Of course, I'm not talking about making violent threats to people. That's a totally different story. Although sometimes game theory may have things to say about that as well. So, two topics that are on my mind. How about you? What is on your mind? What brings you here today? Just listening to me think out loud about my own interests, my own personal interests, or maybe something else?
This is Amira from Libya. James, I heard you said two topics in your mind. One of them logic, and logic with when we use it in language, and other topic is games. Am I right?
Yeah, I think you missed that I'm also curious about what's on your mind.
Yes. For my mind, two things. Logic in relationship, and whatever this relationship, and honest. Honest between people inside a group, or in a specific relationship. This is a two topic in my mind since long time, and how to use it in the real way.
I didn't quite get the topics. You're interested in the topic of logic also? Logic in relation?
Logic in the relationship, and honesty.
Logic in the relationship. What do you mean by logic in the relationship?
Yeah, when ask some friend about something, and maybe I need the answer yes or no. He put it another option, you know. This is this type of how to say that, but different way to avoid the answer, you know. I think
So
that's.
You want people sometimes to be more direct and clear with you than they are. That's what you mean by logic in relationships. When you want somebody to be clear with you and they're not.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyone else?
Oh, and then there was the other part.
Mm-hmm.
You want people in this group to be honest.
No, I didn't say that.
Well, that's why I'm glad that I checked.
No, I didn't say that. I said about concept between groups or between relationships, specific relationships.
Honesty between groups.
The groups member, and and the relationship, specific relationship. For example, husband and wife, children and parent, something like this.
Oh, okay. So honesty in relationships.
Yeah. Anyone else?
I take it that you like and want people to be honest, Amira. Or am I jumping too far? I want people to be honest with me. Amira? Are you there?
I have some internet problem.
Oh,
I can't hear you.
Okay.
What you said?
I said that I like it when people are honest with me. I want people to be honest with me.
Yes, everybody like that.
I
To
don't
be
know.
honest,
I don't know about that.
to be honest with you, I see you are a unique teacher.
Yes, and
But
I'm cautious. I'm a little cautious. Even my own idea that I want people to be honest with me, I'm a little cautious about it.
okay, I will try to give my opinion about and to be honest with you. But sometimes I don't like some point. Some point inside your personality, but that is not a big problem for me because I have a goal to learn English language and improve my level. So that is not my business. But sometimes you are doing something, some stress and specific in the
In other words,
discussion.
it's okay if I'm a jerk, as long as you can learn English.
Why?
Right? You said, there's something I don't like about your personality, but if I'm learning English, we can make a deal. It's okay.
Yes, it's okay. Yeah, sometimes it should be accept a lot of things. Maybe I didn't like because you have a goal.
A lot of things that you don't like. Oh.
Anyone else?
You're just gonna leave me hanging there, right? You won't tell me what all these things are. Just a lot of things that I don't like about you. Anyone else?
Hi, can anybody hear me?
Yeah, hi, Frank.
Hi, James. Well, I have something to say about the comment. I'm sorry, it's Amira. Amira, well, if you want people to be honest, and James is being honest and straightforward in the way he delivers his class, I mean, you have a problem? Seems like it's a problem. So just not, I mean, what type of communication would you like?
Could you answer that question yourself, Frank? What kind of communication would you like?
Myself, I
Yeah.
have no problem in communicating with people. I accept people the way that they are, whether they're shy, whether they're confident, they're whether they're jerks, depending on having a mutual respect. If I feel like people are pushing too much, and I say, hey, hold on, this is not going nowhere. This is I'm being not being respected here. So what I would say is tell them, okay, this is what's going on. We'd have to draw a line here. So on those issues, I would just explain what I need, and I would ask somebody what they need, and that's how I would conduct my communication.
Mutual respect
Correct.
and drawing a boundary when someone does something that feels like pushing.
Correct. Also, I would just not. I would like my integrity not to be tarnished, and respect somebody else's integrity also. So in that regards, I would just be a little flexible and in the communication.
Integrity. You want to maintain your own integrity.
Correct.
And flexibility. So if somebody does something you don't like, you want to I imagine flexibility to be like open-mindedness and tolerance, tolerating people who do things you don't like.
Correct. To a point though. I don't know anybody's everybody goes through a lot. Everybody has their own way of thinking. I don't know what they went through, what they're going through, or what they might go through. So that plays a role in people's mind. And so based on those issues, communication develops, and it comes out either verbal or in all other type of communication, like facial facial features and gestures and all of that.
If you're done, say anyone else.
Oh, anyone else?
Communication with facial features and actions and being like what I call attuned to somebody, kind of on like synchronized and attuned to what they're saying. That we like to be attuned to people, we like people to be attuned to us, and sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're off doing their own thing, and we want to, keep a barrier up from somebody who's just doing their own thing and not listening to us.
Right.
Does that resonate for anyone? Does that experience of wanting people to respect us, respect our boundaries, respect your boundaries, respect what you want and listen to you, and you're willing to put up with somebody who doesn't do that up to a point, and then at some point you're not willing to put up with that? Islam. Azizi, hi. You there? Does that resonate for you? Wanting somebody to understand you? Islam, are you there? I see you. Not sure if you want to talk. It's fine. I had some new students join my in-person class yesterday, and they don't speak English, and they just arrived in the United States, like just immediately. And when I said when I talked to them and I said hello, all they did was laugh. They just laughed. Hi. They look at me and they're like, ha 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 ha. They're in shock. They don't know where they are. They don't know what's going on. And they have no idea who is this person who's talking to me, and I don't understand a single word they're saying.
How old he is?
It's kind of scary, doesn't it? Huh? What?
How old he is? Children or
Oh, how old?
teen- yeah.
No, they're adults. They're adults.
Mm.
You think it matters maybe if they're children? Certainly, it does matter if they're children. It's probably a little easier. I don't know. Maybe easier, maybe not.
Can I talk to the chemist?
Can you talk? If you want to hear somebody other than me, it's probably a good idea
Okay.
for you to try to talk. Yeah.
Okay, teacher like and teacher chemist, thank you a lot to give our chance for the discussion. But I'm new here. Sometime when I am joining for the group for the Zoom link, sometimes I confuse because I didn't see any lesson for serious. Okay, and I wanted to tell me what is the purpose you give us 1 hour. Okay, if you give for 1 hour, you know
I'm sorry.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I don't quite understand. I heard you're new, but then you said something about giving an hour. I'm a little bit lost, but go ahead.
Okay, I am new here. I confuse it. When I wanted to join to stay at least 2 hours per afternoon, maybe it is difficult for me. And also I didn't see for a lesson. Only I see for discussion. I know my language is not very well, like someone like group member or admin. Okay, how can possible? Like, I think you understand with me.
Yeah, you are looking for a lesson. I understand.
Yeah.
you're looking for a lesson which is not discussion.
Yeah, because my ability of the language is not perfect, like some like group member like you.
Yeah. Well, we are having a discussion, you and me, Zachary. So
Okay.
your ability is good enough to have a discussion. It may not be perfect. No, nobody's language is perfect. It may not be advanced. Maybe you're intermediate, but we are having a discussion.
Mhm. Okay.
Now, you may not want to have a discussion. That's a different question. Maybe you don't want to do discussion classes. Maybe you want to do a grammar class or something else.
Okay. Anyone else?
I don't know if you got me, Zachary, but okay. Would somebody see, I was talking, so it doesn't really make sense for you to say anyone else right now. Let's see if somebody understood what I was saying. Did anybody understand me?
This is Amira from Libya. James, you said and summarized Zaki about you. Zaki is new here, and Zaki looking for a lesson, something like grammar or reading. And you said you are good enough to discussion, to get a chance for discussion, and maybe yeah, his level not advanced but intermediate, but can easy to do discussion with him. I'm right?
Yeah. And maybe he doesn't want to do discussion. And that's different from not being able to do discussion. So
Yeah.
I can see that he is able, I can see that he's able to do it. I don't know if he wants to do it.
Okay, I will try to able to make discussion.
Hold on, Zachary. Excuse me. Don't take it personally. It's not really about you. We're just I'm really talking about everyone, about being in the discussion class, because it's true. Not everyone is able to have a discussion. The people in my class who just arrived to the United States, they are not able to have a discussion. Actually, they are able to. It's just very hard to see. Even if they don't speak any language, we can do a very minimal discussion. But we all have preferences about what we want to do. Sometimes I do grammar and people say, I don't want to do a grammar class. I want to do a discussion class. And then sometimes I do a discussion class and people say, I don't want to do a discussion class. I want to do a grammar class. We all have preferences about what we want to do at different times. That's fine. You got me, Amira. Over to you.
Okay. Yes, I joined with Zaki. Sometimes I don't like discussion every day, and sometimes I see I want other activity, but if you want like this, Zaki, with me, just say I want to change a topic or something like this. That is easy for me. If I don't interesting with the topic, just get the last one and summarize it him or her, and ask the groups to change the topic. Sometimes James' topic is very difficult. I know that. Anyone else?
सर एसी वाले का कॉल आया था, उसने कहा कि हमारे पास कंप्रेसर तो आ गया है।
Okay, good evening, James, Mr. James, and everyone. If I may also share some opinion in this class. Is that okay, Mr. James?
Please,
Okay,
please, go ahead.
okay, thank you so much for that. Actually, I also the same with Zachary. Maybe I'm a newcomer here, although it's not my first time to join in Mr. James' class. It's actually my second time. It's rarely for me to join this class. It's not because I don't want to join the class, but usually at the 8 p.m. in Indonesian time, when the class started. Actually, at that time, I still on my way home, so it's quite difficult for me to join the class, although I really want to join this class. And the other one, maybe if I may give feedback about Mr. James just shared earlier about new participants that accidentally joined the class, and when he want to start the discussion, he just laughed. If I may share my advice, maybe you know that in our WhatsApp group, Mr. James already shared the Zoom link, and maybe we want to share the link because maybe the other person, our friends maybe, or our relatives, we also want them to join this class to have the same experience with us, enjoy the class. But I think we have to be more careful to share the link, maybe not to share the link to the other WhatsApp group, but we have to ensure that our friends maybe they have the same eager to also learn English, so we can just share the link privately to them, so we can prevent the risk, just like Mr. James shared earlier. We can ensure that everyone that participate in this class is the one that really have eager to learn or to practice the speaking skills. Yeah, not only maybe doing some joke in the class. I think that's what I want to share. Thank you, Mr. James, and everyone. Anyone else?
Well, it's nice to meet you, Rara.
Thank you, Mr. James. Any
And,
feedback maybe from me? I'll be glad to hear that from you.
Yeah. Well, let me understand you first before I give you feedback. You're thinking about who you want in the class. You want people in the class who are serious rather than just telling jokes or just fooling around.
Yes.
Because you take the class seriously, and you'd like other people to take it seriously as well.
Yes.
So you don't want to introduce the group to people who are not already at least a little serious
Yes.
in learning about their own learning.
Yes, correct.
Mhm. Yeah, and I think you also would like to share like a place like this with people who would get some would make use of it.
Yes. Because I want them to also have the same experience with me, which is found a community, especially friends from the other country to to have a discussion, yeah, over some topics, maybe just like that. Because when I think in my country, yeah, we also have some courses, but usually the participants is only Indonesian. And actually for practicing English, yes, maybe that's okay. But when we join international English courses like this, I think it's one thing when it's different because we can try to understand when the other person from the other country when they speak in English, because I'm sure we are all have different accent, and if we want to have communication with all people around the world, we have to get used to know or used to hear when they communicate. So I think this kind of class is very beneficial for us. So I want my friends, when he or she really has an eager to practice their English, I want them to also share or have the same experience with me, like that, Mr. James.
Very clear.
Thank you.
And I agree. I think it's really special and fun to be able to have a class with people from many different places.
Yes.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Hi, Bakar.
I'm fine. So thank you. And I share the same ideas with Rara. I don't know if I pronounce it correctly, the name. So it is a very interesting. It's an interesting meeting in which we can share ideas and have the opportunity to exchange and to practice, improve, or to improve our speaking English, our speaking skills. Yeah, that's great. I appreciate it, and I want to learn more about it. Thank you. Anyone else?
You don't need to speak in order to improve your speaking skills, actually. Just listening to people speak, you are improving your speaking skills. So it's okay that only one person can speak. If you're listening to people speak, your brain has something called mirror neurons. We copy people in our brain automatically, even without trying, and we'll begin to pick up things. Like the student who came to my class for the first time yesterday, she's Russian. I didn't wake up thinking I want to learn Russian, but when I left the class, I was thinking, da, the Russian word for yes, and "я не знаю," the Russian expression for I don't know. I just automatically learned it by her being in the class. Same thing with many of my students who speak Arabic, right? Many of them say inshallah or something, other Arabic expressions. I'm not trying to study Arabic, but I do learn some Arabic. So you can just listen and you'll learn how people talk.
Okay, thank you. So sometime, and also I used to listen to the speech, for example, Obama, the speeches, the other famous speakers. I try, so everything they speak, I understand it, but when I take a floor to
Of course.
when I
Of
take a
course.
floor to speak the word or to bring the word, it's a very big difficult. That's difficult for me to speak. Sometimes when I listen to people, I understand what they say, that they are saying, what they are talking about. So when I take a floor to speak it or to want to express, to want to say my ideas, it is a big problem. I don't know if I am fear or I'm scared to make mistakes. I don't know. But sometimes when as soon as
Yeah.
I start,
Well, Bakar,
yeah,
let's look at it. Let's look at it systematically. So
Yeah.
do you read in English?
of course, I read in English and I
And
have many books on.
many books. Oh, you read many books in English.
Yeah,
And when you are reading a book, do you get nervous?
some.
You stay off mute. I can't hear you.
Yeah,
When you-
sometimes I get nervous, but sometimes also there are some books in which it is you got fun to read them.
Oh,
But there are
Oh.
others when you begin to read, when you encounter some difficult words, it gonna depress you. That's why.
okay. So you do get nervous even when you're reading alone.
Sometimes, yes.
Sometimes. And the worry is that you don't understand something.
Yeah.
Is the reason you get nervous because you don't understand what you're reading?
Yes, sometimes when I it's very there are here some books. It is not so long, but you know, it is written by Hemingway, The Old Man and the Sea.
Wow, The Old Man in the Sea.
The Old Man and the Sea. So it's 50 pages. But when I began, I
Yeah.
understand the meaning, but there are many words which is very difficult, and sometimes I put it away. I don't know.
Okay. I wonder if we are using the word nervous in the same way. I'm thinking if you don't understand some words, you certainly could get frustrated. But I don't know why you get nervous. If I were reading something that I don't understand, naturally I will feel frustrated because my purpose for reading is to understand it.
Yeah, because sometimes when you misunderstood some words and you understand the meaning what you are reading, but there are some words you don't know the meaning. Even if you try to do some research
Well,
to understand the word.
well, no, I mean, if I were reading in a foreign language and I didn't understand it, I would get frustrated.
Yeah,
And then
that's
if
it.
I wanted to understand it, I would look it up in a dictionary or ask somebody or use Google Translate, and then I would know what it means. I wouldn't feel nervous
Yeah, that's sometimes.
unless something else was going on. So we won't be able to tease all of this apart. But sure, if your English ability is kind of still in progress as yours is, then you're gonna have lots of feelings. Be nervous and frustrated and happy, and all kinds of things will happen as you read, as you talk to people, as you listen to people, as you do everything.
But when I encounter some words, it make you a kind of lazy. You want to go forward. Just remind where you are. I don't know if.
Well, that's a whole other. That's totally different. Being lazy is not like feeling frustrated. Lazy, it's kind of a way of, behaving. Right? Like lazy is you think you need to do something, but you don't do it. And then you tell yourself you're bad for not doing it. That's lazy. And I don't really see how that's useful. If you want to study something, you study it. And if you don't have the energy or interest, then don't study it. Lazy doesn't have to come into the picture unless you start calling yourself bad for doing something or not doing something. Anyway, Bokar, I want to hear from other people. So is it okay if we leave it there for now?
Okay, yeah. That's
Okay.
anyone else?
I'm going to be passing over to Siamek in about 8 minutes. So anybody who has not talked yet and would like a chance, please go for it.
Can I speak it, James?
Who's that?
Yeah, it is Solon from China.
Go ahead, Solomon.
Yeah, so thanks for giving me speaking English here. And I would like to summarize the Bokar's saying. So he tried many ways to improve his English ability, such as reading, speaking, in many ways, but he didn't gain a lot of success. But you said it is already in progress. So he gradually improving his English level. Am I right?
Solomon. See,
Yeah.
the way you're talking, it sounds like you're talking to me. Did you notice that? The way you're using pronouns, he and you, it sounds like you're talking to me. Are you talking to me? Did you mean to talk to me? Or did you want to talk to me? You want to ask me if you understood Bokar. Yes, I think you understood Bokar. Salam?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Oh, well, I don't know. I often suggest if you're listening to someone, you talk directly to them. So if you want to summarize Bokar, you talk directly to Bokar. If you want to summarize me, talk directly to me.
Okay, it makes sense.
Okay. Now, when you're done summarizing, disconnect from the person you're summarizing. Check with yourself about what you want to say.
Okay, I would like to say about my opinion. So, yeah, I'm a software engineer. I'm working with other international software engineers, international talents. But usually we are using the chat instead of speaking. But when I have a chance speaking, when I have a chance discuss about the project requirement, most of people are using speaking in English, but I have trouble to speak in English because I can't. I'm not a native speaker, and also have some trouble to listen what they are saying because the speaking is very fast. Yeah, so I'd like to improve my listening and speaking in English. That's all. Anyone else?
Good work, Salam.
Thank you.
Amans, are you talking to us? If you're talking to us, you're on mute. Well, you're not on mute, but we can't hear you. Yeah, it does. It seems like your sound might not be working. Maybe sign out and sign back in. Sign out and sign back in, Amans. We don't hear you. Last minute, if anybody wants to say something before we pass over to Siamak. And Ahmed, hi, glad you got here, could get here. I'm going to pass you host, okay? Okay.
This is Amira.
Amira.
Yes.
And
mhm.
Ahmed, just give me co-host after I make you host.
Okay.
Go ahead, Amira.
Okay. For me, when I joined this class, I see a lot of members advanced level, and a lot of them big challenge for me, especially Nani, because the fluency is very quick and speaking very high speed. But with time, with practice, I understand what she said, and other member what they said. Yeah, sometimes I stuck in the same in one point. Maybe I difficult to understand one word or two words, but that's fine for me. Anyone else?
So thank you, Amira. I'm gonna cut it there. because I want to go and I want to pass over to Siamak Joya. Peter, I see you're here as well. Thank you for getting here so early. Peter is going to teach a class after Siamak. So let me introduce Siamak for those of you who don't know. Siamak Joya is from Afghanistan. He pursued his higher education in the field of English language teaching and literature. While he was a sophomore in 2017, he started teaching English at an English education center in Mazar-e-Sharif, Afghanistan. He taught English for 1 year at that education center. Then he started teaching at a private school after the Taliban's domination back in mid-August 2021. He left the school and joined Amaj News Agency. He is right now the senior translator of the media outlet. Besides, he produces tutorial products regarding learning English, and recently he met Mr. James Green online and joined his online language school, right now chairing a mixed level speaking class. Over to you, Siamak, and just let Ahmed know if you'd like anyone else to be a co-host. Right now, it's just Ahmed.
Thank you very much, Mr. James, for the introduction. I'm so happy to be here again. Thank you. I think Mr. Ahmed is here and Ahmed can help me. Thank you very much. I welcome all to this class. Today we are going to have a conversation about a general topic, although it's general, but I will ask you specific questions. Today, I will ask you all about what should we do for a better world. You all know that we are living in an age that I can call this age a chaotic age, because we are all noticing lots of difficulties around the world, from climate change to some other difficulties that arose every day arise by different ideologies. For example, in Afghanistan, girls cannot go to school. For example, in Iran, Pakistan, and India, some of religious minorities, they are under threat, or the people threatening them and harassing them. And for example, in some parts of Africa, there are children that they even do not have the food to eat, and people are starving, and lots of other problems. You may encounter these problems in coming years, but you may have these problems in your own countries. Today, we're going to discuss these issues. I'm going to ask you the questions. What are your plans for the future, and how you can avoid these problems in the future? So I welcome you all. I'm going to start with one of you. Before starting, I should say about the song that Michael Jackson many years ago wrote this song, and the song was about hailing the world. Now, the song says, hail the world. It means there are lots of pain in this world, and how we can hail this one. And I just want to share the lyrics of this one because of some copyright issues. I cannot play the video. I'm sorry about that. I just want to share the lyrics here when I'm speaking here, and you can see the lyrics in chat box. That can be good. So if anyone interested in this topic, I can raise the hand. We can talk first, or I will ask anyone here. Okay, let's get started with Zakaria Yusuf Ali.
Yes, thank you a lot, Tija. My name is Zakaria Yusuf Ali. I'm from Somalia, Mogadishu.
Do you have my voice, sir?
Can you hear me very well?
Yes, but would you please a little bit louder?
Okay. My name is Zakaria. I am from Mogadishu, Somalia.
Let's get started with Zachary. Sorry. Ali.
Okay, I am very excited to participate.
Siamak, you are mute.
Sorry about that. Okay, continue.
Okay. I am very happy to participate this topic. How to reduce for the.
I can hear you, Zachary.
Yeah, it is so low. I cannot
Too
hear it.
low.
Yes. Would you
I
please
think I
speak a
have-
little bit louder? Okay.
Okay. I think I have issue for the phone. Then I give anyone else. I am looking for the earphone. I will back. I'm coming
Okay.
back.
You are not
Okay.
audible.
Okay, no problem. Okay, let's go to Nani. Nani, you know, I'm super duper happy to have you here. You're a good
Super
asset to
duper.
the- Yes, super duper. Thank you very much for participating.
You're welcome.
Okay, Nani, what do you think? As I said in the first part, we are encountering lots of problems in the world today. What do you think? What should we do for a better future?
Yeah. In my opinion,
Mhm.
yeah, as you said, Heal the World by Michael Jackson.
Yes.
It's also my favorite song.
Oh,
All the lyrics very touching. Yeah.
yes.
Very, very catchy, very, what is it? Absorbed to my heart. But if you ask will I do for the better world, I start with myself.
Yes. That's
I don't
great.
want to make a. Say again?
That's great. You want to
Oh.
start with yourself. Yeah, that's great.
I
said.
started myself as Nani, as individual.
Mhm.
For example, like manage garbage. Yeah, garbage here. I start from my house. How to manage it properly, not to put it away to the river, not to any ditch, just make it block. So send the plot back to your house.
Yes.
And also another thing, I ask my neighborhood to
Yes.
do the same. So that's well managed with the garbage here.
Mhm.
And then that's for my life, from my house. And another thing, I start from my company.
Mhm.
I ask all students to do the same.
Wow.
Don't throw rubbish any in the class. So you put in the dustbin or rubbish bin like that.
But that's great. One particular thing in your country that you think it may threaten the world in the future, what can be that? For example, some people believe that terrorism is threatening the world. Do you think, or would you consider such a thing in your country, which is threatening the world? Maybe the stability, the security, or other issues?
Some part that I heard, some part, and I read also social media. It's just like 50-50. It's not all like terrorists, because when exactly, Joya, when I was in Israel, what Israel people say, Israel is a Indonesian terrorist country.
Mhm.
So when in Indonesia, Israel is a terrorist country. So
Oh, that's too
it
bad.
depends on the person, contextual. But it's the fact, yeah, it happened here, happened also in another country. So it's
Yes.
not the most like threat to our lives.
Oh,
But
that's right. Yes, that's right. But how we can teach the people or impart the knowledge that they consider the issue that all the people are not terrorists. There are lots of people, good people in some country that they may have
Right.
people as well. Yeah. How we can impart that knowledge?
That's good question.
Yes.
But for me, as I read some clue, what typical group that can put into category as a terrorist?
Mhm.
Yeah, we've been count many of group here that considered as terrorist group by the policemen here been caught and put in the jail and processed in the court, something like that. This kind of group already like that's happened, so we can see what typical group that can go there. Normally they isolated themselves, they move like tiptoeing, you know, without any kind of sound, so somebody gonna hear something, but end up with like suicide
Yes.
happen. Suicide happen. They make themselves as a bomb.
Yeah. Yeah.
That kind that very tragic.
Yeah. That's really tragic. But
Yeah, that's happened here in Indonesia and other country too.
in the Middle East, actually,
Yeah.
countries like Afghanistan, Pakistan, and sometimes in Syria,
Maybe
and
in your
Iraq,
country.
and yes, sometimes in Iraq, Syria, and Palestine. You see all these things. When you listen to news, you see lots of these things, and I wonder if the world is, going in a really good path. I really don't know. Anyways, thank you very much. I
My
just
pleasure.
want to have your message for the participants here. What can be your message to change the word? That can be a word, that can be a sentence. I just said, for example, in the starting part, that start with yourself. What can be your message?
Oh, a message to participant to any.
Yes.
What is it? One exact adjective or one long sentence?
It can be any sentence you want.
Yeah, can be any. Maybe integrity and tolerance.
Oh, integrity and tolerance. Tolerance and both
It is
are-
popular in
but,
Indonesia.
Yes, both of them are great issues and great concepts. Especially in some countries, we have zero tolerance. Zero tolerance, and in this age, we really need tolerance. Thank you very much. For that message.
Especially my experience in Australia, they aren't familiar with tolerance. When I was in a immigrant office, what do you mean tolerance, Nani? Just tolerance, understand, give your empathy. This is the situation of my visa, blah blah blah. He said, we aren't familiar with tolerance here.
Yeah.
But it is English. I said, yeah, it is English, but we don't apply tolerance in Australia. Just like
it is a strange word for them. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
you said not all country accept tolerance.
Yeah. Thank you very much for participating in this.
Welcome.
Yeah, it was really nice talking to you, and nicer, that you are here. Let's go to Muqaddis Julia. I think she's here right now, and we're going to talk to people from different countries. People are experiencing different things in their own countries. Muqaddis Julia, welcome to this class. I think you're muted.
Sorry. Excuse me, Siamak. I'm sorry, but your volume is kind of so low. Could you please try and work on it? Thank you.
Okay, Muqaddis.
Hello, everyone. I hope everybody is doing fine. It is Muqaddis Julia speaking from Mazar Sharif, Afghanistan, and I'm very happy today that I'm here with you guys to share my opinion on today's topic.
Okay, that's great, Muqaddis. The topic today, how we can what should we do for a better world? What can you do for a better world?
Okay, first of all, I wanna start with a quote. We have a saying that goes, "Be the change if you want to see in the world." First of all, we should change ourselves, or we should make ourselves better if you want to see the world a better place. And we should start from ourselves. We should change ourselves in a good way. And if we change ourselves in a good way, the world will seem good to us. And personally, I think that when I decide to change the world, first of all, I want to change my manner. I want to change the way I think, the way I can help people. And also, I think that most of people right now, they need science more than anything to change their world.
Okay, great message. Just I want to ask you, what can be a common denominator for all the people that they come together and think about the world to make the world a great place for everyone?
So it can be, as Nani pointed out, a tolerance. If we accept each other's, if we respect each other's opinion, we can make the world a better place. And if we disagree with people in a good way, in a polite way, and in a way that we can convey our opinions in a very polite way, we can change the world, I think.
That's really good. Tolerance, it means when you are not facing zero tolerance, you can tolerate others, you can hear others' ideas, different beliefs in a country can live with each other. Am I right?
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
that's great. Okay, a big problem that you think in your country, as I know in Afghanistan, I'm from Afghanistan, the girls cannot go to school. It's a big problem. What can be the consequence of this problem for the future of Afghanistan? And this way, it will impact others as well, because when there's instability in that country, that way, lots of people will migrate, and it will impact other countries as well.
Yes, if we continue like this, if we do not let girls to get educated, if we do not kind of know the true meaning of science or other knowledge, we will not develop, or we will not progress, and it will be a big problem for people that live here in Afghanistan. Especially, you know, that girls and women are really important in a society. They should get education, and this is the only way, I think, that we can change the world and the country that we live in.
Okay, that's great. It was really nice talking to you, although we do not have much time.
Thank you, sir, for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, actually.
Thank you very much. Let's talk to Amira. Amira, welcome to the class.
Hello, hi. This is
How are you
Amira.
doing?
I'm fine. This is Amira from Libya.
Amira from Libya. People in the Middle East, they have a common pain. Oh, what can I say? This kind of things. Libya, Iraq, Afghanistan, the countries, Syria, they are the countries really suffering from one common thing. Okay, Amira, what can you do for a better Libya?
Okay. My opinion, as my friend said before me, should be start with myself, and to correct myself to the right way. And the same thing, I'm a mother, and so I have a chance to give my children to good field, good environment. And
Yeah, that's really nice, Amira. Sorry to interrupt. You are a mother, and what will you impart to what kind of knowledge? I mean, you want to impart to your child to grow your child so that your child can change the society in a positive way.
Yes, you're right. Because now in my side, in my country, a lot of kids and teenagers get away from school, and very big problem for this age group. So I will try to protect my children by enhance their knowledge and education and get another language. And I will try to avoid any social media at this age group for my children. No contact with any social media, except
Why do you
just
want to
only
restrict your children, or just a child?
what?
Why do you want
Or
to
do I can?
restrict? Why do you?
I believe at this age group, I talk about until 10 years, this age group very important for kids to grow in the safe media with husband, wife, just only for parents, and maybe big family like grandma, grandfather. That is very important for to build a good relationship between us. That's very important for me. And when my children go to school, I see when I see how difficult for me to waiting until return back to listening from there what happened in the school and what is the activity, what is the new friends say it, like something like this.
Yes, that's really nice. That you're taking care of your children and you're going to grow up your children in a really nice way. Okay, what is the biggest problem in Libya, and you think that problem can impact other countries?
Yes, Libya nowadays has a lot of problems. The most important is security. No security in Libya. So that is Libya.
The security situation is decaying, or already it's an insecure country.
Yeah, because the Libya is very large country and opening a lot of in front sea. Maybe a lot of refugees, refugees.
Refugees.
Yeah, take Libya as a way to travel to another country. This is the big problem here. Yeah, and another problem, education and learning. A lot of students get away from their school. Yeah, this is a very
okay. And a solution you think for Libya can be?
About solution, I think should be start with our children.
Yes.
To enhance it, enhance a lot of information, good thing to build positive attitude for them. This is my view, because other problems is very big to dealing and to get the right way to give a solution for this problem.
Okay, thank you very much for participating. It
Thank
was really nice talking to you and hearing about Libya and all the people here. We are learning something, we are speaking, and although we are knowing each other. Thank you. Let's go to Ali Shafaq Tawassuli. Welcome, sir.
Hello, Joya. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much. It's really nice to have you here, Ali.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure to be with you in here. Yes.
Ali, we are living as I said, in a chaotic world. What can we do
Yeah.
for a better world?
Yeah, you know, we are both from Afghanistan. We know about the situation in our country. Maybe the effect on the situation of the whole world.
Yes.
So yeah. So I think the people talked about the tolerance, about the accept others, and about these factors. But I think sometimes we cannot tolerate something because it's a kind of situation that it bring our tolerance in zero. Let me explain with an example. When the headquarter of the director of the education department in one province, when he came and have a meeting with teachers, just the important thing that he is mentioning to teachers is that please grow your bear.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that is sort of things that we are calling zero tolerance, because they cannot tolerate others that they shake, for example. You know, they have the zero tolerance, not us.
Yeah, let me finish that. So yeah, when the important thing that he is mentioning to teachers is that grow your bear and wear like these clothes and don't wear pants, for example. Don't tie and maybe something like this. Yeah. So how we can tolerate this kind of situation? It's very, very difficult. If we tolerate, we cannot do anything, but we are just listening to him and
Sorry to interrupt.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. We all know that the situation in our country is really bad.
Yes.
But I'm going to ask you, what did bring us here? You know, what is the root of this problem? Why are we here?
You know, yeah, the root of all the problems in Afghanistan is, I think, illiteracy. And
people cannot read them.
Yeah, lack of education. You know, when the previous government decided to have some portion in the education and allocate some concours participant for some provinces.
Just I want to open a parenthesis. Concours is an entrance exam in Afghanistan. When the students they graduate from high school, they have to pass the concours or entrance exam. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. When they divided that, I was agree with that. Because of what? Because of this, those provinces that there is no school, there is no education, and the people just know the weapon. So maybe it was a chance for them to come to the university and have see the other people and have communicate with others. Maybe it will open their mind. Maybe it was a chance that they throw out the weapon and have a chance to come in the society. But unfortunately, it was not worked. It was not worked also. So I think when I am
to sum up.
yeah, I'm graduated from university. When I come with my pen, with my notebook, but the person who are from other provinces, and he just
Ali,
come with his weapon,
thanks.
and he tell me, you are not the good follower of Islam. You are not the real follower of Islam, but you should die today. So how I can do that?
You brought it,
Yes.
the second thing. The first one, illiteracy, and the second one is something about the religion and ideology. That according to Islam, you are not a good Muslim, and here you're dividing the people in Muslim and non-Muslims. Anyways,
not Muslim.
I hope one day. Here I'm saying, I hope one day the people having different beliefs, no matter that can be Muslim, no matter that can be Christian, no matter an atheist even. Everybody, they can tolerate each other in a country. Okay, thank you very much, Ali. Just I want to hear what is something you think that can solve this problem in Afghanistan, this religious intolerance and illiteracy. Just
just education can solve this problem. Education.
Thank you very much. Imparting knowledge.
All the people can access to the education, have access to the education.
Thank you. It was really fantastic talking to you. Let's go to Ikra. Do you have my voice? Ikra. Okay. Let's go to let's talk to Azita from Iran. Hello, Azita.
Hello, Siamak. Nice to see you all.
Thank you very much. How
actually, this topic is very difficult for me because it's very
general
vast.
Somehow, you say.
Yeah. Sometimes need some knowledge about this issue, but I'm not expert in this issue.
Okay.
But
as I know, Azita, there are lots of problems in Iran as well. For example, about hijab, there are girls struggling to have the right to any way that they want to dress. For example, that's a problem, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah, because I think it's human right choose their dress, to choose their style, makeup, and something like that. I think it's a basic right for every people in the world. Yeah, but our government, you know better. I think they are dictatorship. Yeah, and they govern our country with this manner. And yeah, we protest against this, and a lot of people took to the jail and maybe killed by our government.
Yeah,
every moment, unfortunately. Yeah,
they oppress all these demonstrations. Okay,
exactly.
About the women in Iran, they really want to, they don't want to put on the hijab, wear the hijab. Why?
Exactly.
Why you think it's the way that a woman thinks?
Because they think it's their right. They defend about their basic right, justice. They don't allow anybody choose about their dress, about their style, and something like that. Because they think, yeah.
Yeah. Do you interpret the a way that your government is actually acting towards women as a dictatorship, and this way you say that the men in your country is on top and they are ordering women to do that or do this?
Your voice is breaking up sometimes for me, but what I understood, you asked me what's the reaction of your men in your country against this issue. Am I right?
No, I said that you are interpreting the act of your government as the government of men against women, something like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. and that's certainly a problem.
Yeah, I think it's just a small problem because they claim we are Islamic government and they show their dictatorship. Justice is kind of selfish, no more. Actually, they don't care about hijab and something like that because their children lives another abroad and they don't care about hijab and even some practice of Islam at all. They don't care. It's just a tool for control people. Yeah,
That's great. You know, you are saying that an Islamic regime can take a specific thing and like hijab, and they can oppress people using this as a tool, and that may affect other countries, other Islamic countries as well. Am I right?
I didn't catch that actually because your voice is breaking up for me and I have to notice the subtitle. Yeah.
Sorry about that. I said that an Islamic regime can use a specific thing like hijab as a tool to oppress people, and it may affect other countries as well. And that's totally a problem.
You told it's kind of tool for them, our government, for control people. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same. Exactly, it's the same.
Okay.
Even actually, they don't care about Islam, even at Islam. Yeah, because they don't observe some rules in Islam at all, and people know it very well, and they know it very well themselves. Yeah. But they would like control people, just this.
Okay, thank you very much. I want to say thank you for participating in this part. From 2 or 3 countries that we talked to people,
yeah.
They
actually,
have
in
the
my opinion,
problem.
we are the same country. Yeah, because our language, our culture is the same. We are actually the one country with old story, with old culture, and yeah.
We have.
I think so.
Yes.
It's my pleasure. I have a lot of friends from Afghanistan. They are my close friends, and some of them I connect with them. Yeah,
Okay.
it's my pleasure having some friends from all of country, all of part of the world, but especially Afghanistan. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So far, we have the problems like intolerance, like lack of education, like this suppressing people, and these are all the problems that people are facing in the Middle East. And some of the participants believe that the knowledge and education and thinking about freedom for this kind of things are the solutions. Thank you all. Here I'm saying Guzal Jurazadeh. Hello, Guzal. Welcome.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Well, how about you?
Okay. I am doing well. Thank you very much, Guzal. Guzal, what do you want to do for a better world? Do you have my voice? Hello. Okay, I think Guzal has connection problem. Let's talk to Mr. Ahmad from Syria. Ahmad, hello.
Hello, Siamak. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing? Ahmad, you're muted.
Hello, can you hear me?
Sorry about that, Guzal. You will talk after Ahmad. Ahmad?
Okay, don't worry. You can finish the ghazal and you can move it to me.
Okay, as you wish. Okay, Guzal, let's continue with you.
Hello, everyone. Hello, teacher Siamak. How about you?
I'm doing good. Thank you. I just want to ask you, what do you do for a better world?
Okay. I have something to say you. The idea of changing the world can be daunting. It's not only easy but understandable to think
I am only if every person think that nothing will get done. But every person did just one thing to make the world better, better place today. Billions of acts of kindness, social responsibility, and generosity would take place and wouldn't take alone change the face of this planet.
That's great. It was kind of a message that you're imparting to us.
Yeah.
You're talking about kindness. What can be the effect of kindness on our future?
About
Generosity.
kindness, when we meet a new person and when we go another country, or we can start ourselves kindness. For example, when we are at home, we can start with ourselves. We can speak very kind with our family, and that's very effect and impact in our future and in our life.
In this age, some people define kindness as the way, for example, if you're kind, you're not only kind towards your family or your community, you must be kind towards the world. It means you should act the way that you think this particular act may somehow impact the world. Okay? Do you accept this definition? You say it's
Yes,
nice.
yes, I accept this definition, and what should I say? The kindness is the main part of in our life, and it's very impact can be impact in our life and in the future.
Okay. Nice, really nice. Since we have lots of friends in line that they are going to talk about this issue. Thank you very much
Okay,
also for
okay.
experience
You're welcome.
for expressing your idea. Thank you. Let's talk to Mr.
You're welcome.
Ahmad again from Syria.
Yes, sure.
Thank you.
Can you hear me? My audible?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, let's start from Syria. As I said, we are in Middle East suffering. People are the problems. We all know we have all problems. What can be the solutions? Let's go straight to solutions. I mean, for a better world, we are talking. A better Middle East, we are talking. A better, countries we are talking.
You asked me about the solution relevant with the conflict here in this country, something like this. That's your question. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. Conflict in your country can impact others.
Yes, actually, I don't have answer because that's meaning the 10 year researching about the solution about this problem, this conflict, because anybody you can't salute this conflict because that's meaning the conflict between Russian and the United States Army. I meaning that because the people here, to be honest, people here can't salute this problem, this conflict between these forces in my country, because the people here don't have the ability to do it. So everybody can searching about the solution, but anybody can't do it because that is don't have ability to do it then.
Okay.
So the conflict, yes, sure.
Okay, conflict. Just a person, as a member of your society, have you ever thought that I can finish this conflict with myself? For example, if I teach myself and bring up myself in a peaceful way, if I provide myself a life full of peace, this way all the society can imitate somehow, can copy me.
Actually, to be honest, the community and the society don't have the ability to do it, to be honest, because the people here this country is very poor, struggling toward by the war, because 10 years in the war is not easy. That is very difficult. Actually, for me, I live in with the self-admiration area region. I don't have conflict in my area, but the conflict is very far for my city. But you know, sometimes you have the negative effective on this city. But sometimes if you see in the Damascus area and the different city in Syria is very destroyed, all the thing is very destroyed. So you asked me about the society can salute it. My answer, the society can't salute it, because every people in this country left this country, go to the Europe and go to the outboard and something like this, because we have a lot of the people living in this country. You're speaking about
migration cannot be the solution. You know, how many people, all of them cannot go to the Europe or to the US because they do not have the means. Sometimes some of them, they really do not want to go, or they are somehow brought up with different ideologies. So we are looking for a common thing that without migration, without displacing people, all of the people can live in a society. And it should be started from a person, from you.
Actually, I don't catch your question clearly, but I think you ask about the society can make the solution or not.
I think the people can make the solution. Yeah, like you individuals, how
Yes,
they
sure.
think is important.
I think the people, meaning the people, actually there in this country different culture. To be honest, just I want to give you the one point. The problem here in this country, I mean Syria, there are something that racism. You know, what do you mean racism? The conflict focusing on the culture. So if I am Kurdish, I see the Arabic, I kill it. You know, if the Arabic say the Christian, kill it. That's meaning the racism. You know, that's meaning that's the problem in this country, because the 10 years with the conflict created this vision here in this country. So the people can't create the solution in this country, because there might be the health of this country is very destroyed, because there isn't any solution, for my private opinion.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Since we have just 12 minutes and there are some of the friends that you really want to talk, thank you very much, Ahmed. It was really nice talking to you.
Thank you
Let's
so much.
go to Ms. Faturuzadeh. Hello.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
How are you doing today? Actually, it's day.
I am well.
Okay, good, great. Ms. Fa, what do you do for a better future?
First of all, we should have acceptance and united. When we came together and we have acceptance, we can make a world full of peace and full of love. Second, we must learn and we should.
Your first point, let me clear that one. You say we should accept each other and we must be united. Somehow, here is the button of unity.
Yes.
Okay. So. Go on.
Can I?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. Second, we must learn more and we should try more to be a great and a successful person. In the world, the advance the world, we must have enough knowledge. When we have enough knowledge, we're doing very well our work, and we have a great world when we have enough knowledge, and when we have acceptance, when we came together, and when we help together. That we have a good world, and we have a great world to do our work, and that's all.
Okay. The second point you say coverage. We should help each other towards all the things, the problems that we are encountering to solve these things.
Yes, it's about we should learn more, and we should have enough knowledge.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Misbah. Since you know we have 9 minutes, thank you for participating and imparting your message. Let's go to Mr. Mohammed. Hello, Mohammed.
Hello, my colleague. How are you? And how is everything?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much. How about you?
Alhamdulillah, I am fine.
Okay.
Your question.
Since you say Alhamdulillah, I guessed that you are from an Arabic country.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
So
Which country?
your question is how to make a better world. Or what can you do to make
world?
A better world? Actually, I can do nothing. The question is very big, right? So you can ask me, what can you do for a better community, for a better house?
I said
this is
it is a general question. It's a general question. I said that.
Yes, I know.
The way
yes, I
that
know. Yes, I know.
individuals act, the way you act, the way I act in a society.
Yes.
This, somehow affecting all the people in a society. In a society, they act, somehow affect all the world. You can guess a country, in a stable country, you can see the impact. All the world.
Yes.
A clear example is the war in Ukraine, for example. Okay,
yes. But let's come to an overall view. I like the idea of Misbah when she said that knowledge is very important. Yes, we must be knowledgeable just to enhance our societies and to enhance or to improve our world. Knowledge is very important. But to come to the truth that we can't close our eyes about it is that some countries are very big and advanced, and they are planning for other countries.
Okay.
For example,
Mohammed, I'm sorry. Before going to other point, I just want to say, you are all focusing on knowledge, and I'm asking you what kind of knowledge? It's another question.
Yes.
For example,
yes.
you have religious knowledge, and some terrorist groups, for example, like ISIS, Al Qaeda, they are using their own knowledge of Quran, of Islam, and they're killing people. What kind of knowledge are we talking about?
Yes, the knowledge in your field, right? So if you are a doctor, you have to enhance your ability in medicine, for example. If you are a teacher, you have to enhance your ability in teaching. This is the way to improve your society or your community. It's better to be a good model. Good model means to be a good man or a good woman in your area. Just try to be honest, to be tolerant, to have all these good qualities, to be a good person in your area, and to make some people around you imitate you, to be better as you. This is for me in my community. But as Mr. Ahmed in Syria, or in Afghanistan, or in Iraq, these countries are destroyed, and all of us know that they are destroyed, or they were destroyed already. So how can people in these countries can think of how to improve the world? They think that the world destroyed them. This is, I feel that I am in Egypt, but they are my neighbors, even in Libya, for example. So they are all my neighbors, and I feel them. We have the same culture, we have the same religion, and I am sorry for them, and I hope that they can stand again, and try to do their best just to enhance the world around them. That is all about me. Thank you very much.
Thank you for participating. Thank you. It was really nice. Let's talk to Paimana Julia. I think we have all Julias here.
Sorry.
Okay. I was referring to Paimana Julia. Paimana Julia, if you're hearing me, please talk.
Hi, dear teacher. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much. How about you?
I'm fine. So in the first step, let me introduce myself. I'm Paimana Julia from Afghanistan, and I think this is my second or joining your class.
Okay, that's great. Paimana, as you know the topic, and so we have just 4 minutes. I want to talk to one of other friends as well. I just want to have your message, how we can have a good word, how we can go toward a path which leads to good word.
A good world, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so in the first step, when we want to save our world, we should stop greenhouses because of the weather. Right?
I'm sorry. I think you have internet connection problem.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you, but I could not get your message. Okay. Go on.
The message was we should stop greenhouses because they are so important about our weather pollution.
Okay, that's really good. Greenhouse gases should be reduced.
We should that transportation, and we should use and call bicycles, and they are so important for our weather. When we want to change our world, we should use this kind of things.
Okay, you're talking about the things that we should do about all of our plan. Thank you very much. We just have 2 minutes, and let's talk to Imans, because I see Imans here. Thank you for participating. Imans, how are you doing today or tonight? I will soon. Imans? Imans. Okay. Imans, I think. Let's talk to Sadima Aswar.
Yes, I want to say that if we give priority to other interest and consider other as a human being, like we invade Afghanistan, UK, and I am not pointing about any country or saying, like I am just pointing that we should consider other as a human being, and we should pay attention to tolerance and consider their self-respect, like how we can invade other countries without anything, like we are only focusing on our mutual interest. We are not giving priority to other persons or other interest of other country. So basically I want to point out that we should consider other as a human being and living beings. In this way we could bring peace in the world.
Thank you. Thank you. It was really a nice message that we should accept others as human beings. Thank you very much for participating in this class. I know that some of our friends here, they have really their own ideas to talk about these issues, but unfortunately we are running out of time. Thank you very much for participating in this class. Thank you for your ideas. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joya, also.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much,
Joya.
teacher.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you, teacher.
Thanks very much. Just
you,
the same, we
teacher.
have another class here as well, or else.
Yes, sure.
Okay. I welcome Peter Olope.
Teacher. Thank you. Thank you,
Yeah.
Siamak. Hello, Peter.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
All right. Good afternoon. Hello, everybody.
Good evening here, Peter.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, teacher.
Hello. How you guys doing?
Hello, Peter.
Great. I'm doing great.
Let me introduce yourself, and you can start with your class, okay?
Okay.
Teacher Peter has been teaching English phenomenology since 2009. He found passion in it after realizing that a lot of second English language speaker dreaded. He graduated from the World TESOL Academy in London, UK, having studied teaching English as a foreign language and a teaching English to speaker of the other language TEFL, TESOL in 2020 as well as teaching English to young learners. Welcome, Peter. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Good to be here. Ahmed, yeah, thank you. All right. I see some people I'd like to give shout out to. James Green, thank you for the opportunity. Nani from Indonesia, thank you. Usman, Zita, Rama from Uganda. All right, so hello once again, and let's begin. My last class, we didn't actually finish, so I made that an assignment. So if you were in my last class, could you just raise a hand so I can see you? I know Nani was there. I don't know if Azita was in my last class. Azita, were you in my last class?
Sorry.
Azita?
Yeah, you asked me?
Yeah, were you in my last class?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, good to know. So Nani, you were there. I'm going to start with that. So I gave you an assignment. I believe, Nani, you've done it.
Assignment?
Nani.
Me here.
Did you do the assignment, Nani?
Assignment,
No, I didn't
homework.
assignment.
You
I
meaning
know
homework? Is that correct,
You-
Peter?
Yeah.
Did you
homework.
give me?
Yes.
I don't remember. I don't remember any.
Okay, no problem. So let's start from there, okay? Let's start from there. I believe you have your pens and jotters.
Ready?
Yes, so last time we met, we spoke about the many sounds we can have with different vowel letters, okay? So we started with the letter A, and I said that the letter A makes 9 different sounds, okay? 9 different sounds. We talked about that. Then
Yes.
I moved to letter
I have
E.
the notes.
Yeah, I know. I'm just giving like a quick recap here. Letter E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sounds.
5
letter
sounds.
I, 7 sounds.
5 sounds.
Letter
7.
Letter O, 7. Letter U. That's where we stopped.
6.
Yes, letter U can give 6 sounds. So I said that for second language speakers, when you master these letters, you can actually pronounce any English word. Okay, so let's start with the first word. The first word was UMBRELLA. UMBRELLA. That's number one.
Umbrella.
If you're writing. Number two is PUT. 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 Number three is INCLUDE.
Include.
Number four is FOETUS.
Sorry, sir. Sorry. There is a note you're saying that? I cannot see anything.
Voice.
It is not really clear.
Just listen. Listen.
Yes.
Okay.
Listen, voice. Voice. Not note.
I'm not showing you anything. I'm only spelling some words for you. Okay.
Yes.
I'm spelling some words for you. So now I'm in number 4 now.
5. 4.
4, yeah. 4. FOETUS. FOETUS. And last, sorry, 5 is UNIT. UNIT. And the last is EUROPE. EUROPE. Okay. So, who wants to pronounce those words? Who wants to go first?
Nani.
Okay, Nani, you have the floor.
The first, umbrella.
Again?
Umbrella.
Okay, number 2.
Umbrella. Can you hear me?
Yes, number 2, go on.
Oh, still me? I thought other people. Put.
Okay, number 3.
Include.
Number 4.
I got busy on Peters.
Number 5.
I missed this one.
UNIT.
Unique. Oh, no. UNI.
Unique. Yes, unique.
Unique to be with Q.
Okay.
This is C.
Okay, what's the last word?
Europe. Europe. There's no R.
Okay. Okay, Nani now, could you tell us the sounds of letter U now? The first word, what's the letter U?
I got you breaking voice, Peter. Can you hear me clearly?
I said, could you tell? Yes, I heard you. Now, could you tell us the sounds now of letter U in those words? Number 1 is umbrella. So letter U makes what sound? What?
Usma,
actually, I'm a phonic teacher.
Yeah, that's why.
Yes, that's why.
Okay. Number 2.
Where?
Number 2. Number 2.
Oh, number 2.
Yeah. Okay. Number 3. What do you have?
In.
No. Okay. Number 4. What do you have? Number 4. What do you have?
I missed this one. Food. I
The sound
mistake
of-
this one.
The sound
Number
of
5.
P.
Number 5. What do you have?
U.
U. Okay. U is perfect. And the last is, what do you have?
Same. You.
You. Number 6, what do you have?
You.
No,
No?
it's
Yeah, I made a mistake
no.
then.
It's okay. So for the first one, it's up. As in yes, as in another example for that would be CUT, cut.
Cut. Oh yeah.
Cut. Okay, cut. It is central vowel sound.
Yeah,
The
central
second
vowel.
is yes, like that. That's a short sound. Okay. Put. Can we say put? Put. Okay. Put. Next is you got that right. That include.
Include.
Yes. Include. Yes. Yes. Next
We can say
is
that long oo.
yes. That's a long oo. Yes.
Can I try, teacher? Include.
Exactly. Gray. Include. Awesome. Include. Yeah. Then
number 4.
Fetus. 4 is fetus. Fetus. That's a short sound. Okay? That's a short sound. Fetus. Fetus. Yes, fetus. 5 letter U makes U, as in unit. And last is Europe.
Europe.
Europe. Europe. So that's a good way to start. Last class, some people said they have questions for me. So somebody asked me how to know, how to pronounce these words. For instance, if you see a word now, how do you know the phonemes that we have there? And the simple answer is to study your phonemes. Okay? In the English language, we have 26 letters. But if you follow these letters, you will actually be mispronouncing so many words. Right. Rather, I would say follow the phonemes. Okay? So we have 44 speech sounds. Right? 44 speech sounds. We have 20 vowels and we have 24 consonant sounds. So pronunciation actually begins when you can blend these sounds together to make words. So basically, all we are doing is just blending. For instance, now, what am I holding? This is pen. P-E-N. How did I get to know it's pen? My letter P makes P. My letter E makes E. My letter N makes N. So when you blend P and together, you have pen.
Pen.
Are we following?
Yes.
Moving on. What is this? This is a phone. Now, this has 5 letters. Okay? 5 letters. P-H-O-N-E. But 3 sounds. 5 letters, 3 sounds. So you have phone. You have your PH makes Your O makes O.
Oh.
Don't forget we talked about O the other
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
So your O makes O.
Oh.
And your N makes N.
Mm.
So 3 phonemes. Phone. Phone.
Phone.
Phone.
Yeah.
Phone.
Phone. Are you getting how to do it now?
Still need to practice.
Yes, that's how to get better. Okay? You just have to practice. You practice listening. First of all, you have to practice listening. And who do you listen to? You listen to educated native English speakers. Now, I'm using the word educated because it is not all of them that you can listen to, right? But if you listen to those who are educated, they're going to help you train your listening. And when you listen well enough, you can get to speak. So don't follow letters, follow the sounds, know how to pronounce each sound and blend. That's how to do it. That's how to do it. Let me welcome questions now before I move on. I'm sure some of us already have questions. So I'm going to welcome questions now. If you have a question on what we've done so far, vowel letters A, E, I, O, U, and the sounds they make in various words.
How about pun?
Could you spell that?
F-U-N.
Okay, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. If you have a word for me to pronounce for you, right, just type it in. Type the word in. I'm going to see. Then we're going to use that. If you have any word you think is hard, any word at all, please type it now in the comments. Type it now, and I'm going to talk about it. Okay, so Nani wants to know how to pronounce.
I want to know, how to blend it.
F-U-N. So F-U-N
3
has
letters.
3 letters and 3 sounds.
Yeah.
3 letters, 3 sounds. The letter U is the same letter U in umbrella.
Fun.
Okay, so it's fun.
Fun.
Fun. Yeah, fun. Yes. Then somebody wants to know how to pronounce C-U-T-E and M-U-T-E. So that's cute. Cute.
Cute.
That's C-U-T, cute. M-U-T is mute. Mute. So the thing here is that there is a palatal Y. There is a palatal Y, right? In between C and U. Let me say it again. There is a palatal Y in between C and U, and in between M and U. The last E is not there, but it has influence on the U, on the vowel. Okay, the last E is not there, but it has influence on the vowel sound, making it a long sound. So you say cute.
Cute.
Cute, yeah. That's a cute dog. Okay. Mute. Mute. Could you press the mute button? Mute. Cute and fun. Any other word?
Sam?
Sam. Sam, S-A-M, Sam.
Sam.
Okay. Yes. Uzma, do you have a word for me?
Not.
Okay, not and but.
And
Fan and fun.
may I try this? Sorry, fan and fun.
Fan. Ah, fan.
Fun.
Yeah. Fun and fun.
May I try this with phonics?
Okay.
Fun.
Great.
Fan.
Great.
Great,
Thank you.
Usma.
Thank you, Uzma. Yeah. Somebody wants to
Need
know
to
how
put
to.
the hand like this.
Somebody wants to know how to say.
I teach my students like this. Say
Okay.
the sound of F is,
Yes.
and I'm
Somebody wants to
sending
know how to say
sorry, sir.
education. Right?
All
Someone
right.
is asking.
Education or education? Education. I don't know
Yes.
the pronunciation of education or education.
It's J.
Edu.
Yeah. So it's
Am I wrong?
edu. It's edu. J. It's the same. It's the same J. It's the same J in jump. Okay. Jump. It's the same J in procedure. So the D. Listen to this. The D in education is the same D in procedure.
Soldier.
Are you following?
Yeah.
Great. So the D in education is the same D in procedure.
Procedure. Okay.
Yes.
Procedure.
Soldier.
So, write this word down. Somebody write this word down.
Soldier.
S-O-U.
S-O-U.
S-O-U. T-H-E-R-N.
S-O-U.
S-O-U. T-H-E-R-N.
Soldier.
Who's talking? Who's talking?
Northern, southern.
Kawa.
Northern. Go Kawa.
Wala. I don't know.
Okay, so is that southern or southern?
Southern.
Southern.
In British pronunciation.
Yeah.
Different between British or American
American.
pronunciation.
Who's talking? Who's talking?
It's Kawa from Syria.
Can I see your face? I can't see.
Show your handsome face, Kawa.
Kawa is not showing
Mute?
his face.
Okay, Kawa is not showing his face. All right,
Yeah.
no problem.
Thank you,
So-
Kawa. This is. I am here.
This is
Oh,
Kawa.
Here I am.
Oh,
Hey.
hello.
Hello.
Great.
Kawa.
So yes, Kawa is right. Southern, British English. Southern. Another word for you, write this down as well, is INSATIABLE.
Insensible?
Again?
Insensible?
Insatiable.
Insensible.
Insizable.
No. It's not sigh. It's say.
Insane.
Say. A. Yes.
Insatiable.
Insatiable. Yes.
Insatiable.
Insatiable. Yes.
Insatiable.
Insatiable.
Insatiable. Yeah.
Miss Nani, you have to teach me this one, Miss Nani.
Okay, no worries.
No problem. She's going to teach you. Great. Okay.
Difficult to pronounce the word.
Yeah. Tell me how many sounds you hear in these words. Number one, I'm going to pronounce it. Number one is light.
Lines. 3. Lines. 3. Yes, lines.
How many sounds?
3.
3 sounds is correct. Great. Correct.
Yay! 100 for you, Miss Nani.
Next question is to Amans. Amans lion. Next question is Amans, are you ready? Are you ready? Amans? Yeah. Great. Tell me the number of sounds in girl.
Tell you the number of sound in girl?
Exactly.
The word girl, number of sound in the word girl. 4. 4, right? Girl. No, girl. Yeah, only one. Girl.
What?
Girl.
How many consonants? Amans, how many consonants are in that word?
1.
Consonant 3.
Two consonants. How many vowels?
3.
1.
1
vowel.
3.
I only.
One vowel. So all together, how many sounds do we have?
3.
2, I think.
Girls.
We have 3 sounds. 3 sounds.
3?
Yes, 3. Yes, yes, 3. The I and R is what we call digraph. We call it digraph. Okay. When you have digraph. Yeah. Digraph. When you have 2 letters giving you 1 sound.
Okay. Digraph.
Digraph. Yes.
We're gonna have quiz like this. 2 letters, 1 sound. What is the answer, Nani? Digraph.
My next question is to Uzma. Uzma, tell me.
Yes, sure.
Uzma, tell me the number of sounds in the word book.
In the word took.
Book. B-O-O-K. B-O-O-K. Book.
Okay. Can you please ask the question again?
Uzma, could you tell me the number of sounds in the word book?
3.
Book 3.
3. Final answer.
B-U-K. Book.
Great. Correct.
Stop, Uzma.
Awesome.
Give me 5, Nani. High 5.
Yeah.
100.
Okay. That's good. Good. My next question is to Tang. Tang, are you there?
I am here.
Awesome. Tang, tell me the number of sounds in the word house.
House. 3.
Final answer?
3.
Final answer.
4.
Or were you phone a friend? Were you phone a
I
friend?
think
Final answer.
you make puzzle.
How many times final answer?
What are you saying? Three or 4?
How many?
Final answer.
3 or 4?
3.
Let me guess again.
Guess again.
U-S. 3.
4.
4 is wrong. 4 is wrong.
3.
I
The
think
right
4.
answer is 3.
Yay!
3.
Correct.
You changed my mind. You changed my mind. I already stated it. The correct one.
House.
I think
House has 3
trick question.
sounds.
House.
Yeah. So listen, guys. The thing there is, there is a diphthong. Okay. There is a diphthong. Ow. Ow. Okay. So when we say diphthong, we mean a combination of 2 pure vowel sounds. Okay. So a and u, come together to make ow. So you have your glottal, voiceless sound. Then you have your house. So altogether you have 3 sounds. Okay.
Yay!
CVC. Yeah.
CVC.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah. Consonant, vowel, consonant.
House.
Okay.
Mr. Tom, house.
My next question is to Ahmed. Ahmed, my friend, are you ready for me?
Got you, Ahmed.
Yes. Go ahead,
Ahmed,
Peter.
are you ready?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, I'm going to ask
Don't
you a
you worry,
very
Ahmed, I'm
hard
there to
word.
help you.
Ahmed, tell me the number of sounds in the word color.
It's not difficult, huh? It's not difficult. It's
Color,
easy.
color. COLOUR.
4.
4. Final answer.
4.
4 is correct.
Color.
4 is correct.
4.
Yeah. Color. Color
Color.
has 4 sounds.
Sound.
CV. Consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel. Thank you, Ahmed. Next, I'm picking Ali Shafak. Ali Shafak Tower.
Now your turn, Ali.
Are you there? Is it there? I'm not sure. So I'm moving on to Mr. Mohammed. Mr. Mohammed from Egypt. Mr. Mohammed, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes.
Great. Are you ready for me, Mr. Mohammed?
Yes, I'm ready.
Mr. Mohammed, tell me the number of sounds in the word apple.
3.
Final answer?
3.
Are you sure?
Apple.
4.
Apple. Apple. I think 3.
3 is correct.
Thank you.
V, vowel, consonant. Okay?
Yes.
So that's VCC, all right? VCC. Great.
Claudette, Peter.
Hernandez, are you there? Hernandez, I'm picking you now.
Here I go.
Hernandez,
hello.
great. Hello. Okay. Hernandez, tell me the number of sounds you hear in the word yacht.
The word just?
In the word yacht. YACHT.
Just.
YACHT.
Okay. YACHT.
H,
H,
H, and T.
and C.
And T.
Z, Z.
No. T for table. T for table.
Oh, C for table.
Yacht.
Oh, yacht.
Yacht.
How many
Just-
sounds?
Okay.
Yeah.
J. You say J?
Yes.
So spell it again. I'm going to make it difficult for you.
Why?
Spell it again.
Why?
Don't make it difficult. don't make it difficult. No.
Yeah, because there are a lot of basic students here and they cannot get it. So I'm going to try it. Teacher, can you spell it again, please? I didn't get it, teacher. I am basic 1. Okay, can you repeat again for me, please? Sorry, can you say it again?
Are you basic 1 now?
Yeah, I'm basic 1.
Basic 1.
I'm
For
basic
the
one.
people that they don't open the cameras. For the people that they don't open the cameras.
Okay. So who wants to help her? Who wants to help Hernandez?
I want the teacher helps me. Okay, say it again.
No.
Yes.
No. I think I'll go to another person now.
Sir, may I try?
I didn't hear it either, so it would be nice if Peter repeated. Thank you.
Okay. To repeat the word. YACHT. YACHT.
Okay, Ahmed, can you help me, Ahmed?
Yacht.
No.
It's a yacht.
May I try?
Is it yacht?
Yeah.
Yes. It's yachts. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yacht.
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 Yes.
Yeah. So how many sounds do we hear?
May I try?
Three.
Yeah, please. Yeah, Uzma.
Three sounds.
Final answer.
Yeah.
3. No doubt.
Okay.
Sir, is silent.
How many?
Yeah. 3.
Sir is silent.
No doubt.
Yes.
No doubt.
Yes, she's right.
Yay!
Nice.
Go ahead.
Right.
5.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
3. Yeah, CVC. Next is
CVC.
CAUGHT. CAUGHT. Yeah.
Card.
Who's taking this one? Who wants to answer this?
Card.
May I try? Sir?
Who?
I'm
Yes,
ready.
please. You may.
Go,
you may try.
go.
It's May I try? May I try?
Yes, please.
Okay, 2 sounds.
Are you sure? Final answer.
2 sounds?
Yes.
3 songs?
Final,
3.
final answer, 2 sounds.
Code.
You're wrong.
Yes, 2.
You're wrong.
No.
It's not 2.
No.
Thumbs down. Thumbs down, Usma.
I'm going to die now. I'm going to die. Throughout the
No.
day, actually, throughout the day in the group, people were
Don't
asking
die.
me that I'm Mr.
Don't
James.
die. Don't die. Don't die. Nani,
People think that I'm a
Nani?
man.
don't die. Don't die.
Am
Don't
I
die.
looking like a man?
Nani, could you help her?
Card. 3.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
3. Oh, yeah.
Final
3.
answer.
Yes.
3.
3. 3 is correct.
Yay!
Many once one more time. Yes.
Yeah, 3 is
I'm
correct.
B1
Sir,
for
excuse me.
beginner.
Sir, can you please give me a minute? Nani,
Students right now.
excuse me, Nani. Tomorrow you are going to teach us how to laugh during English class.
Oh, I will do that. No worries. Let's follow the schedule.
Okay. So classwork now. Classwork, take your pens and jotters. Number 1, write these words down. Number 1. SCHOOL. SCHOOL. Number two. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Just write it down.
Don't say. Okay.
So may I try? So may I try?
No. Don't say anything. Write it down. Write it down.
Just write down. Just write down.
Yeah, write it down. It's classwork. Number two.
Where? In comment box?
Write it down in your notebook. In your jotter somewhere.
Okay, fine.
Usma.
I got mad.
Slow down.
Okay, James. Got it. I'm sorry, James.
Okay, number two. CO. LO. NEL. Don't say anything. Number three.
Yes, please.
Number three. MAYOR.
Okay. MAYOR.
MAYOR.
Number four. PR.
Could you please repeat it? PR. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah. What's number one again? Could you spell that, somebody? Somebody spell number one.
SCHOOL.
Somebody spell number two.
COLONEL.
Excellent.
Somebody spell number three.
MAYOR.
Well done.
And somebody spell number four.
PRAYER.
Excellent.
Great. Now, let's talk about these four words. I'm going to pick somebody to pronounce each word, and the person will also tell us the number of sounds. So, Shafak Ali, are you there, Shafak?
But here is a lot of background noise near me.
No excuses, student.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, Shafak.
Number one?
Yes, number one.
School.
How many sounds?
I think 3.
Okay, 3 sounds. Number 2.
3 sounds. Yeah.
Number 2.
Colonel. 4 sounds.
4 sounds. Number 3.
Number 3. Mayor. 3 sounds.
3 sounds.
Yes.
Number 4.
Four sounds, I think.
4 sounds. Thank you so much, Shafak, for trying. Claudette,
you're welcome.
Coming to you again. Claudette, I'm coming to you again. Claudette.
Okay, I'm here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Number 1.
Oh, again, the same word, to school?
Yes. How many sounds?
Oh, school. 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 I have 4.
4.
School.
Number 2. Number 2.
Oh, number 2. That was Colonel. 3.
How many sounds?
3.
3 sounds.
And then we have mayo.
How many sounds?
2. Mayo. 3. Mayo.
3.
And prayer.
Okay.
Prayer. 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 I have 3 sounds. Prayer.
You have 3 sounds. Thank you so much, Hernandez.
Oh, but I have the American accent. Yeah, the thing is that American and British accent, that is a little confusing. That's what I wanted to make it a little harder for you.
No problem, no problem. Thank you so much. Ahmed, tell us the number of sounds. Ahmed.
Do you speak with me, Peter?
Yes, I'm speaking with you.
Okay, go ahead.
The first word. The
Yes.
first word. How many sounds?
What's the word?
School.
School. 4.
4.
Yes.
The second word. How many sounds?
What's the word?
COLONEL.
Repeat. Anna, just pronounce the word.
I don't want to pronounce the word for you. If I do, you'd get it. So I don't want to pronounce the word. COLONEL.
He doesn't have pin.
4.
4. Thank you. The third word, MAYOR.
3. Prayer.
3.
Yes, sure.
And the last word, PRAYER. How many sounds?
Prayer. 3.
3.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm now going back to Nani now. Nani, let's have it. Number 1.
Cool.
How many sounds?
3.
3 sounds. Number 2.
Colonel. 2.
2. Number 3.
Mayor. 2.
2. Number 4.
Prayer. 3.
3.
Prayer.
3. Okay. Now I'm going to call Uzma. Uzma, my friend.
Uzma, go.
Okay. In first word, there are 4 sounds.
4.
Okay. Yeah.
Great. 2.
And in second, there are 3 sounds. And in number 3, there are 3 sounds. Yes. And in number 4, there are 4 sounds. It means 4, 3, 3, and 4.
Thank you. Who else? Any other person? Any other person? Before I talk about it. Mr. Mohammed?
Yes, may I?
Fatima.
Yes, please. Is that
yes,
Ram?
I'm Fatima. I think school has two sounds because the first one is diphthong. Am I right?
No, just give it to me. Just give it to me. Don't ask any question. So you're saying 2, right?
Okay. Number 1, 2, then 4,
Number 2.
3, and 4.
Number 2 is what? 4.
I told number 1, 2, number 2, 4, number 3, 3, and number 4, 4.
Number 4.
But I'm not sure about schwa. Is schwa a sound or not?
What's your number 3?
May I
Did you
ask
say
the
3?
question about schwa?
Number 3 is what?
3.
Three.
Mayor.
Okay. Thank you so much,
Three
Fatima.
sound.
Thank you so much, Fatima. I'm going now to Mr. Mohammed. Mr. Mohammed, let's have it.
Yes.
What's number one? How many sounds?
Actually, I am sorry because I did not get a pen to write all the words, but I remember school and I'm sure that they are 4 sounds, and the prayer, I think 5 sounds, or 5, yeah. Prayer, 5, and the school, 4 sounds.
Okay.
If you can pronounce the word, I can say, but I didn't write it, to be honest with you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Who else? Who else?
Can I
Before-
try, Peter?
Who's that? Who's talking?
Ari,
Okay. Ari, let's go.
school
Go,
has
Ari.
school has 4
Ari, let's
sounds.
go. 4, yeah.
Colonel, I'm not sure. Maybe it's 6 sounds.
6. Number 3.
Oh, 3, 4 sounds. 4,
Number
4
3 is
sounds.
what? Where? Number 3 is what?
Mayor,
Yeah, how many?
mayor. 4.
4. And the last is how many?
Prayer, 4.
4. Thank you so much. Who else?
Can I try, teacher?
Yes.
School.
Go, Leon.
Thank you, Miss Nani.
Okay, let's go.
School. It will be
Yeah.
4 sounds.
4.
Colonel. It will be 3 sounds.
3.
Yes. Mayor. 3.
3. And the last. And the last.
Prayer. Prayer. It 3 or 4, I don't know exactly.
3 or 4. I don't know exactly. 3 or 4. I don't know exactly. Thank you so much.
4, I think. 4.
4, I think. Who?
Prayer.
Any other person?
Me.
Okay.
Me.
Yeah, let's have it.
Go on, Mr. Tang.
Me.
Let's
Okay.
have it.
Number 1, school.
Number 1.
School. 2.
How many? 2.
2.
Number 2. Number 2.
Corner. 3.
3. Number 3.
Mayor. 3.
3. Number 4.
Prayer. 3.
3. Thank you so much. So that will be all for
Who will be the winner, Nanny? Can you
So-
guess?
Okay, now let me try to answer the questions. All right, are we all listening? Okay, so what I've done today is to establish that we do not follow letters to pronounce English words. Okay, that's the essence of this class exercise. So only Nani got number 3. Nani got number 3. That's mayor. Yeah. Now, when I say mayor, mayor has 2 sounds, just 2. Okay, just 2 sounds. The first word, school, has 4 sounds. 4. School, 6 letters, 4 sound. School, 4 sounds. For that, we have only 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 people who got that right. Next
tell the
word.
names.
Next
Tell the name of
word
winners.
is what?
Sorry. Tell the name of winners.
Nurse.
Who won the prize?
Who won the prize? Can I finish, please? Can I
Sure,
finish?
Sure.
Not
sure.
yet.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so next word. Out of those who tried, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 people got that right. 3 people got that word right. It's colonel. Colonel. Colonel has 4. Colonel has 4 sounds, and that's CV, CC. Consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant, consonant. Okay, CVCC. Right. Next is mayor. Mayor is just 2. Now in mayor, mayor has a diphthong air, and the last is prayer. Prayer also prayer has the diphthong air. Prayer also has 3 rather. Prayer has 3. P, R, and air. P, R, air. Prayer. Okay, let me take them again. School has 4. Colonel has 4. Mayor has 2. Prayer has 3.
Okay.
Okay. So that's about that. Who did I call third? I think that was who spoke third? Was that Claudette or Ahmed? Okay. That is the winner of today's class exercise. The person who spoke third is the winner of today's class exercise. The person got 3. The person got school, colonel, and the person got prayer. Okay.
Very good.
Yeah, I think that was let me see. I think it's Ahmed. I think it's Ahmed. Yes.
Give applause.
So Ahmed is the winner of today's class exercise. Nobody got 2. Nobody got 2. We have 1. The first person got 1. Second person got. Oh, who did I call second? That person also got 2. I think that is it Uzma?
We need to check the video again.
Okay. The second person got 2.
Well,
third person got 3. Fourth person, that's Nani. Nani got 2.
Yeah.
Fifth person, 1. Sixth person, 1. Seventh person only heard 2 words and he got 0. Eighth person, 1. Ninth person, none. 10th person, none. All right. That's it for today. Thank you guys for listening.
Fantastic.
That's my time.
Marvelous.
I'm going to meet you again
Homework?
next
No.
Monday.
No.
I'm going to meet you again next Monday. If you have any questions, you can let me know.
Mr. Peter.
Yes.
Please, I mentioned the 2 words, and I mentioned the school, and I told you that the school has 4 sounds, and still doubt about the prayer. Prayer doesn't have 3 sounds, I think. Prayer. So
no.
Oh,
It's 3. Prayer has a diphthong air. Okay, prayer has a diphthong air. To confirm, you can check your Daniel Jones, right?
Yeah.
Check Daniel Jones to confirm. Prayer.
No, I believe you, but I just inquire, right? I will look at the transcription of the word, of course, but this is just inquiry. I believe you, of course.
Yeah. Thank you so much. That's my time.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Next Monday.
Next Monday.
Thank you.
No homework.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. No homework.
Nanny, I'm waiting for your class. How to laugh.
Yeah.
I am ending the
Stand
call
by.
now. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you,
Bye,
Mr.
my
Hakim.
bro.